The verdict in the Sheikh Hasina case is out. With me is Mohibul Hasan, who was the education minister under the Hasina government. So welcome to WION. And my first question to you is an obvious question. Your first reaction to the sentencing, the verdict, the death sentence that has been announced for the former Prime Minister of Bangladesh, Sheikh Hasina.
Thank you for connecting me. This was an expected verdict. It was pre-written. There was a staged drama in the name of a trial. The whole process was illegal, from the formation of the tribunal to the end of the trial and today's verdict. We have been told that the court's chairman, the tribunal's chairman, did not even go to the court for the last 1 month. We know that this tribunal did not have any mandate to try the offenses which it claimed to have tried. This tribunal was set up to try the incidents of crimes against humanity during the 1971 War of Independence. These people, the interim regime of Yunus, want to equate the incidents, the genocides of 71 with what has happened with 2024 in order to whitewash what the Pakistan army and their collaborators had done. They want to replace history, and therefore they have passed a completely illegal ordinance to amend the law for which they had no legal authority to amend. They did that. They have appointed their loyal judges there. The prosecutor was, in fact, in the past, was the defender of the actual war criminals of 71. He has been appointed as the state prosecutor. And on behalf of the state, a Jamaat-e-Islami's partisan lawyer was appointed to represent our leader, Sheikh Hasina. So the whole process is a farce. It is to take revenge for 1971 trial, the trials that we had held for the crimes of 1971. That's what it is. So we were expecting this, and therefore our reactions will also be as they would expect.
What next? Will you go for an appeal in this case? And how do you see the verdict impacting the political future for your party and, of course, for the former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina?
An illegal court passing an illegal verdict has no political consequence. Right now, their objective is to bar us from the next election. That's what they want to do. They have succeeded to some extent. But our objective is to oust this illegal government. We do not recognize the authority of this court. We do not recognize this government, and we do not want to participate in any election under these people. So we will continue as we were, continuing demanding justice, demanding reconciliation, and demanding that people are given a say into what should happen for Bangladesh in the future. So we will be protesting like we were protesting. We have a significant portion of our population favoring us, supporting us, and responding to our protest calls. So yeah, I mean, they are not an authority which we will recognize as a legitimate authority to hold this trial, to run the country, and to hold the next election.
You said that you're going to hold protests. How do you plan to do so? Your party has been banned. The interim government just a short while ago issued a statement saying that anyone who indulges in violent protest actions will be taken.
Not just violent protests, they have banned our activities as if we are a terrorist organization. And whilst they were hosting terror organizations from Pakistan in Bangladesh. So organizations like Lashkar-e-Taiba and Jaish-e-Mohammed had been invited into Bangladesh to hold meetings with our high officials. Pakistan Army's intelligence officials have been invited, their high officials had been invited, but the party which brought the country's freedom had been banned from taking part in any activity. So even if we hold a peaceful rally, we are being arrested. So we know how to do what we need to do. It is a political strategy. And of course, I can't disclose how we will be holding out for the next immediate future. We will consult with our senior leaders. Awami League has protested and fought repressive dictatorial regimes in the past. For 21 years, we have fought against dictatorial regimes in Bangladesh. So we know what to do. We are the party which led the country into independence. In 9 months, we had achieved our independence. So we know what has to be done. And in the near future, of course, we request to the people of our country to reject this government and its court verdict, and we request the state institutions, the judiciary, the civil administration, the military administration, to take appropriate measure to get rid of or oust this illegal government. That is our request to all the stakeholders in the country. Mm-hmm. And meanwhile,
mm-hmm. So you made multiple points. I just wanted to interject, especially on one point. You said that the Jaish, the elite terrorists, have been invited to Bangladesh. On this claim which you have made, any evidence to support that?
Oh, the Jaish-e-Mohammed had themselves said this in public, in Pakistani media, that their mercenaries went to Bangladesh and took part in the riot, and that claimed credit for the ouster of our government. Maulana Fazlur Rahman, one of the hardline Islamist leaders from Pakistan, is now in Bangladesh. And Jaish-e-Mohammed had publicly declared that they are going to now open branches in Bangladesh. It's not what we are saying. It's all in the media. They are the ones who are saying that they will start operating from Bangladesh. So it's not something that we are concocting. Mm-hmm. So this is what these people want, to turn Bangladesh into a vassal state of ISI, like it used to be between 2001 and 6.
Mm-hmm. So you mentioned about ousting the Yunus government. Now you're banned. You cannot stand in the elections. What do you plan to do essentially? You look like a force which is not present on the ground. It looks like that. And how do you plan to take action in Bangladesh then?
Well, I mean, we've already shown that despite us not being in public, we were able to shut down the whole country on the 13th. The people are with us. We are all out there. We are all protesting. We are all doing what we have to do. But the media is forbidden from reporting any of our protests. So just because we are absent from Bangladeshi media doesn't mean that we are not out on the street. We have so far been holding peaceful, organized protests where we were requesting people from not taking part in their daily activities, just like a general strike. We called it a lockdown, and it was successful. Our activists are all over the country, but what we are not doing is not engaging in any vandalism, any destruction of public properties, or attacking innocent civilians. But if we are pushed to that limit, we will have no choice but to retaliate like they are treating us. And when that retaliation happens, Bangladesh will see the consequence, unfortunately. And these people want that. They want the country to be in chaos and be unstable so that they can continue to be in power illegally. We know how to tackle this kind of regimes. We've done that in the past, and we'll do that this time. We'll do it this time as well.
Mm-hmm. Just short while ago, the government, the interim government in Bangladesh, the Yunus-led government, in a statement reiterated the call for the extradition of the former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. Now, Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, the former Prime Minister, is here in India since the developments of last year. Now, what do you make out of this development, the call to extradite the former Prime Minister to Bangladesh?
No country where there is any semblance of rule of law will extradite Sheikh Hasina. Not just Sheikh Hasina, but also her colleagues. Many of our political colleagues or activists are in different countries. They're asking from India extradition, but they have to prove that she was given a fair trial. And that is the standard of any kind of extradition. They have to prove that she was guilty beyond reasonable doubt, and that they have failed to do. And they are simply finger pointing at India. But our colleagues have taken asylum and refuge in other countries too: Australia, France, UK, USA. Of course, they don't have the guts to say that to these countries, because everyone recognizes what is happening in Bangladesh and what has happened since the 5th of August. So I don't see any sane government ever responding to any extradition request by this illegal regime of Yunus.
So my last question to you is, where do you see the situation, the future of Bangladesh? We know that the interim government has announced an election in February. We know the former Prime Minister is here in India in exile. There is a verdict as well. The situation looks very chaotic in the country. Any crystal gazing how and when the stability can be returned?
Until and unless this gang of eccentric lunatics, the chaos-mongering anarchists, and the fanatical groups are ousted from power, there will not be any stability in Bangladesh. Our objective is to oust this criminal gang, and we will succeed in it. Until they're removed, Bangladesh will not be stable, because they are themselves using the state apparatuses assisting extremist organizations to take part in political activism. They have freed known convicted militants, not political dissidents, but convicted militants from the prisons. They are inviting foreign militant organizations to Bangladesh in order to turn the country into a terror haven. They have declared publicly, one of the patrons of this government, Jamaat Islami, the second man of Jamaat Islami, had declared that they are forming a militia force to fight India. So when you have such a warmongering team or group of people running a country, you have disaster impending, you know. So we have to stop this. We have to fight these people off the power. And that's what we will be doing in the days to come.
Mm-hmm. Well, on that note, thank you so much, sir, for speaking to WION and giving us your perceptions, your views on what has happened in Dhaka earlier today. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.